You probably have one in your kitchen cabinet right now. A simple bottle that most men over 60 have never even heard of. But it holds the key to firmer erections, lasting stamina, and the confidence you thought you'd lost forever. I'm about to tell you something the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. Something so simple, so accessible, that when I first discovered it in a Mediterranean study, I couldn't believe the results myself. Until I saw it working in every single one of my patients in my practice. If you're watching this video right now and feel like your body has betrayed you in the bedroom, write 1 in the comments. If you still feel as strong as you did at 40, write 0. Your honesty helps others realize they're not alone. This is what no one tells you about male vitality after 60. The problem isn't just age. It's not just low testosterone. And it's certainly not all in your head. There's a silent thief stealing your masculine power every night while you sleep. Until you address it, no blue pill, no testosterone injection, and no miracle supplement will give you lasting results. The hidden truth your doctor won't tell you. Let me ask you a question that might make you uncomfortable. When was the last time you felt truly confident walking into the bedroom? Without anxiety, without the fear of disappointment, naturally ready like you used to be? For most men over 60, that confidence has slowly faded, replaced by a knot of anxiety that grows heavier every day. You finish too quickly. Or worse, you can't finish at all. The desire is there, but your body won't cooperate. Does that sound familiar? I see this every day in my practice. Men like Robert, 68, who whispered to me through tears that he felt half a man. Men like James, 71, whose wife started sleeping in a separate room because he'd given up. These aren't isolated cases. Studies show that 70% of men over 60 suffer from some form of intimate dysfunction, but most suffer in silence. But here's what shocked me most when I dug deeper into my research. The root cause isn't what we've been told. Yes, blood flow matters. Yes, hormones play a role. But there's a third pillar no one talks about. Chronic inflammation. And it's destroying your intimate life from the inside out. The 3 rivers that control your masculine power. Imagine your body as a landscape crossed by 3 powerful rivers. When these rivers flow freely, you feel alive, powerful, capable. But when they're clogged with debris, everything downstream suffers. The first river is your blood torrent, the highway that delivers vital blood exactly where you need it most. Without strong circulation, no amount of desire can create the physical response you're after. The second river is your hormonal cascade, testosterone, of course, but also secondary hormones that work together like a symphony. When this river runs dry, your libido vanishes, your energy crashes, and your body stops responding the way it should. But the third river, the one that changes everything, is your inflammatory pathway. This silent current of cellular fire burns your arteries, destroys your nerve endings, and creates a toxic environment where healthy sexual function simply can't exist. Most men try to fix the first 2 rivers while ignoring the third entirely. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No wonder nothing seems to work long term. The Mediterranean secret that changes everything. 3 years ago, I attended a medical conference in Barcelona that completely transformed how I treat male sexual health. A researcher presented the results of a 15-year study on 9,000 men across the Mediterranean. The results were so spectacular that several doctors in the audience questioned the data's accuracy. Men in some Mediterranean villages retained their sexual vitality into their 80s or 90s, without pills, injections, or expensive treatments. Their secret? A specific nighttime ritual with extra virgin olive oil, passed down through generations. At first, I was skeptical. How could something so simple make such a big difference? But when I saw the blood tests, the arterial scans, and the hormonal balances, it all made perfect sense. These men had discovered how to keep all 3 rivers flowing freely, using nature's most perfect anti-inflammatory medicine. Science is beautiful in its simplicity. Extra virgin olive oil contains a compound called oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory so potent that researchers compare it to ibuprofen, but without any of the side effects. It also has vitamin E, polyphenols, and monounsaturated fatty acids that work together to restore arterial flexibility, boost testosterone production, and calm the inflammation that's destroying your performance. But here's the crucial element almost everyone misses. Timing is everything, because night changes everything. Your body isn't the same at 8 p.m. as it is at 8 a.m. When the sun sets, your internal repair workshop opens its doors. Hormones reorganize, damaged cells are replaced, and inflammation is cleared out. This is when the magic happens, if you give your body the right tools. Taking olive oil during the day is like trying to fix a highway during rush hour. There's too much traffic, too much competition from other foods, too much metabolic noise. But at night, when your digestive system slows and your body shifts into repair mode, that's when olive oil becomes a targeted missile for masculine restoration. I learned this by studying the sleep habits of Mediterranean men. They didn't consume olive oil randomly. They had a specific ritual performed 30 minutes before bed that maximizes absorption and cellular repair. When I started recommending this exact protocol to my patients, the transformations were remarkable. The patient who changed my mind forever. Let me tell you about Thomas, because his story could be yours. At 74, Thomas had tried everything. Pills that gave him headaches, pumps that felt ridiculous, injections that scared his wife. Nothing lasted more than a few weeks. When he first walked into my office, he could barely look me in the eyes. Shame was eating him alive. His wife of 45 years supported him, but he saw the disappointment she tried to hide. He told me, "Doc, I just want to feel like a man again before it's too late." I explained the 3 rivers, showed him the Mediterranean research, and gave him the exact olive oil protocol I'm about to share with you. Thomas looked at me like I was crazy. "That's it? Just olive oil?" 3 weeks later, Thomas called my office, not to complain, not to report side effects, but to thank me. Here are his exact words. "I woke up this morning with a feeling I haven't had in 5 years. My wife noticed too." 6 weeks later, at his follow-up, Thomas was a different man. He stood taller, spoke louder. He smiled in a way that radiated deep self-confidence, not forced politeness. The blood test explained why. Inflammation markers had dropped 47%. Free testosterone had risen 23%. Arterial flexibility had improved 35%. But the number that mattered most to Thomas? 0. The number of times he'd felt anxious in the bedroom over the last 2 weeks. Fatal mistakes that sabotage your success. Before I reveal the exact protocol, I have to warn you about 3 critical mistakes that can completely destroy your results. I see men make these every day, turning potential success into frustrating failure. Mistake number 1: using the wrong oil. Not all olive oils are equal. That clear, light oil in the plastic bottle from the supermarket? It's been processed, heated, and stripped of all the compounds that make olive oil powerful. You might as well drink vegetable oil. You need cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, first harvest in a dark glass bottle. Yes, it costs more, but we're talking about your manhood. Mistake number 2: wrong temperature. Never heat olive oil before consuming it. Heat destroys the polyphenols and vitamin E that make it effective. Room temperature or slightly cool is perfect. Some of my patients store it in the fridge and take it cold, which actually enhances its anti-inflammatory effect. Mistake number 3: mixing it with the wrong foods. Consuming olive oil with sugar, refined carbs, or alcohol completely cancels out its benefits. These foods trigger inflammation faster than the olive oil can fight it. It's like taking 1 step forward and 3 steps back. The 60-second protocol that changes everything. This is exactly what you're going to do tonight, and every night for the next 30 days. It's not complicated, but precision matters. 30 minutes before bed, after you've finished eating for the day, measure exactly 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Not 1, not 3, 2 tablespoons is the research-proven therapeutic dose. Hold the oil in your mouth for 10 seconds before swallowing. It might sound odd, but your mouth has absorption points that bypass the digestive system and deliver compounds straight to your bloodstream. Those 10 seconds of direct absorption multiply the effect. Next, and this is crucial, take 3 slow, deep breaths after swallowing. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and repair mode, which maximizes nutrient absorption and hormone production. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for a count of 4. Repeat 3 times. Finally, drink 120 milliliters of room temperature water. No ice-cold water, which shocks the system. No hot water, which can degrade the oil. Room temperature water helps distribute the oil throughout your digestive system and prevents the mild stomach discomfort some men feel at first. That's it. 60 seconds that can restore what you thought was lost forever. Optional power boosters. Once you've mastered the basic protocol, 3 optional additions can accelerate your results. They're not essential, but my patients who use them see outsized gains. Those chasing maximum results swear by them. First, add a 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your olive oil. Cinnamon improves blood sugar control and boosts nitric oxide production, the molecule behind rock-solid erections. Make sure it's Ceylon cinnamon, not the common cassia variety, which can be harmful in large amounts. Second, squeeze half a lemon into the oil. The vitamin C protects the oil's compounds from oxidation, while adding extra anti-inflammatory power. Plus, many men find the lemon makes the oil more palatable. Third, take 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate right after the oil. Magnesium is a relaxing mineral that helps dilate blood vessels and promotes testosterone production. The glycinate form is gentle on the stomach and highly absorbable. Signs you're healing from the inside. How do you know it's working? Your body will tell you, but you need to know what to look for. These changes happen in a specific order, and understanding them will keep you motivated through those crucial early weeks. Days 1 through 7. You'll notice deeper sleep and wake up feeling more rested. This isn't directly about sexual function, but it's your body shifting into repair mode. Many men report vivid dreams during this phase, a sign of improved REM sleep. Days 8 through 14. Your energy levels rise, especially in the late afternoon when you used to crash. Your mood improves, you feel more optimistic. This comes from reduced inflammation and hormonal rebalancing. Days 15 through 21. The magic moment. Morning firmness returns, a natural sign of good male health. You might not be Olympic ready yet, but you'll notice responses you haven't felt in months or even years. Days 22 through 30. Confidence comes back. Not just sexual confidence, but a general sense of masculine vitality. You stand taller, speak with more authority, feel more like yourself. Your partner will notice, even if you say nothing. After 30 days, the improvements continue, but they become your new normal. This isn't a temporary surge. It's true healing of your body and restoration of its natural functions. What your doctor doesn't know about inflammation. Here's something that might surprise you. Most doctors get less than 20 hours of nutrition training in medical school. They're trained to prescribe drugs, not prevent problems. That's why your doctor probably never told you that chronic inflammation is destroying your sexual health. Inflammation isn't just visible redness and swelling. It's an invisible fire burning in your blood vessels, destroying the delicate tissues needed for healthy erections. It disrupts hormone production, damages nerve endings, and creates a metabolic environment where sexual dysfunction becomes inevitable. Every time you eat processed foods, skimp on sleep, or let stress build, you're adding fuel to the fire. By 60, most men have inflammation levels 300% higher than at 30. No wonder everything stops working right. But olive oil, especially the protocol I shared, acts like a fire extinguisher for your entire system. Oleocanthal blocks inflammatory enzymes. Vitamin E repairs damaged tissue. Monounsaturated fats restore cellular communication. It doesn't mask symptoms like a pill would, it addresses the root problem. Real men, real results. Let me share a few more success stories because I want you to know it works for men in all situations. David, 69, was diabetic and thought that meant accepting lifelong sexual issues. After 6 weeks on the olive oil protocol, his blood sugar improved so much his doctor cut his meds. The sexual benefits were just a bonus. Frank, 77, had given up completely after prostate surgery left him unable to have sex. His urologist said it was permanent. The olive oil protocol, combined with specific pelvic exercises, proved the doctor wrong. Frank calls it his Mediterranean miracle. Richard, 65, was on blood pressure meds that were tanking his performance. Instead of adding more pills, we added olive oil. His blood pressure improved enough to reduce his meds, and his vitality roared back. These aren't exceptional cases. They're normal results when you address the root cause instead of chasing symptoms. The disturbing truth about modern life. We need an honest conversation about why this problem has become an epidemic. 50 years ago, sexual dysfunction in 60-year-old men was rare. Today, it's the norm. What changed? Everything in modern life is designed to destroy masculine vitality. Processed foods that spike blood sugar and inflammation. Chronic stress that nukes testosterone. Sedentary lifestyles that kill circulation. Countless meds that list sexual dysfunction as a side effect. You're not broken. You're not defective. You're reacting normally to an abnormal environment. The olive oil protocol helps reset the balance in a completely unbalanced world. But here's what frustrates me most. The medical community would rather sell you expensive pills with dangerous side effects than tell you about a natural solution that actually fixes the root cause. Why? Follow the money. Olive oil can't be patented. No pharma company can monopolize it. No insurance company can jack up its price 1,000%. You have to be your own advocate. You have to take control of your health. No one else will do it for you. Your 30-day transformation plan. I want to lay this out step by step so there's no confusion about what to do. Starting tonight. Week 1. Establish the basic protocol. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 30 minutes before bed, every night. Focus on consistency, not perfection. If you miss a night, don't double up. Just pick up the next day. Week 2. Add a power booster. I recommend starting with magnesium. It has the broadest benefits. Track your sleep quality and morning energy. Week 3. Refine the timing. Some men respond better at 45 minutes before bed, others at just 15. Experiment to find your sweet spot. Week 4. Evaluate and adjust. Keep what works, tweak what doesn't. Most men need no changes, but every body is unique. After 30 days, it'll feel as natural as brushing your teeth. A simple ritual that preserves your masculine vitality for years to come. An investment that pays dividends for life. Let's talk numbers, because I know some of you are wondering about the cost. A high-quality bottle of extra virgin olive oil runs about $30 and lasts 2 weeks. That's $60 a month. Less than a night out, less than most guys spend on coffee. Compare that to prescription pills at $50 a dose, testosterone therapy at $500 a month, or medical procedures costing thousands that may not even work. The olive oil protocol isn't an expense, it's an investment that pays off in every area of your life. But the real value isn't monetary. It's waking up feeling like yourself again. It's the fire returning to your partner's eyes. It's the confidence that comes from knowing your body is still working the way nature intended.